keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Dump off to his fullback. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now it's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Play action now with Jackson. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
From the red zone on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
To number 88.
2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. The Patriots 10-yard line.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. First down.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. A 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He finds Worthy complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On the right side, Henderson doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's a nice game, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 39.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Give now to Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing is May. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Second and 3 now.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jackson now on third. He's going to run for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down. First down to the 31.
On first down, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Patriots.
Mark's going to keep this one. And they're not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Tackled by Christian Gonzalez.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 35 to go. Lamar now from the gun. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
In the red zone now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He completes it in traffic. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is caught, going right back to Andrews. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running back sent in motion left. Now Jackson on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Jackson yet again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Lamar throwing again. Finds a man, right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. May now. Completed over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
26 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
From the gun, it's May. To Pitts it goes. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a tie. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
15.
Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, middle.
Sampson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and run. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff here to Sampson. Shoots away from one. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. Caught by Flowers. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Working inside the red zone.
And the Raven first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Smith on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. May now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. To get the return right up to about the midfield stripe before he goes out of bounds.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Lamar out of the pistol. This one's to Andrews outright. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
first down, they'll run. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Oh, Lamar off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Patriots 15.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he's stopped. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's made in the air. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Patriots 23.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to Sampson. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Ravens up by 6. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send their tight end right. Jackson keeping it himself. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. They're going to pass it here. Dump off, caught by his back. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. Back to throw it. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This one right for Lamar. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.